What's up everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about the Kowa 6 because I managed to photograph with it for the very first time, which is super exciting because this thing can shoot 120 and 220 out of the same camera back, which allowed me to shoot some Pro 400H 220 film, which gave me 24 exposures out of a single roll, which is awesome. And I have a bunch of different attachments for it. So I have the waist level finder, prism finder, and a left-hand grip. Just a few specs about this camera. It does have a leaf shutter, so the shutter is in the lens, and it's rocking at 85mm 2.8. A downside of this camera is, though it can shoot 220 and 120 out of this single back, you can't change the back while you're shooting it. But Kowa did make a Super 66 model of this camera, which allowed to have interchangeable backs while you're shooting. To give you some context, this camera came out to compete with Hasselblad's 500 series, and like the Hasselblad, it has strobe sync at all shutter speeds. I don't think it's as good as a Hasselblad. So shooting with this camera was a lot of fun. I love the left-hand grip. It made it so easy to walk around with the camera. What Kowa really got right is the ergonomics. The film advanced smooth, adjusting settings simple, and the left-hand grip fits so comfortably I was able to walk around looking for my next photograph instead of awkwardly cradling its square body. And as you can see, my Kowa does have some light leaks, but that was only the first of my problems. So I've read online that this camera has really bad shutter slap and that you have to hold the lens while you're taking a photo, but I kind of wanted to test if that was true because there's not a lot of information about this camera, and it is true because a ton of the shots had an extreme amount of shutter slap and basically rendered unusable results. The shutter slap is so bad that it can actually change the focus if you're not holding onto the lens. I'm not too happy about the fact that I have to hold the lens in order to take a photo. That kind of interrupts some of the ergonomics, which is one of the things I love about it. I'm really excited to shoot with this again and hopefully figure out kind of how to dampen that shutter slap by holding the lens. I like it, it's fun to use, but it's got to work. It's got to give me images that I want. And so far, haven't really had that experience, but wait for the updated video when I solve its issues. Also, before I wrap up, I do want to tell you guys that I have the Russian version of the Hasselblad 500, which is the Kiev 88. So if you ever want me to do a video or a first impressions about this, I'd totally be willing to do that. And then I'd probably do a review after that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will definitely be seeing you very soon. Bye-bye.